I'm Edward J. Benz, Jr., the President and CEO of the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, the Richard and Susan Smith Professor of Medicine at the Harvard Medical School, Professor of Pediatrics and Genetics at the Harvard Medical School, and Director and Principal Investigator of the Dana-Farber Harvard Cancer Center. I actually, along with Ron Hoffman, was at the very beginning of this textbook. It's been something that's enriched my career now since the late 1980s. Ron Hoffman and I met when I was a hematology fellow, and he was just starting on the faculty at the Yale School of Medicine. We shared an office, we shared research projects, and we were contemporaries in many ways. And our friendship has just grown from that, and our colleagueship. So when Ron got approached about starting a textbook of hematology, he first talked to me, and then we went out and signed up other editors. So I've been with it since the very beginning almost. I think our textbook is unique in several regards. First of all, we are fortunate to get among the best contributors that it's possible to get in the entire world for the areas that we cover in the book. Secondly, we cover hematology comprehensively. Third, I think that we have been unique in being able to combine material that is both able to put the reader at the cutting edge of hematology research, but still to stay very clinically relevant, so that you get what you need to know to take care of your patient, but you also learn a lot about where the field is and where it's going moving forward. And I think some of the innovations that have been in the book from the very beginning, but have been particularly refined in this last edition, like the so-called pink boxes that serve as a sort of consultant's corner, how our authors would deal with particularly nettlesome problems in hematology, is an innovation that has just gotten better and better as we've become more experienced with it. Also in this edition, we've taken a whole new approach to the use of our images, our figures and tables to achieve even greater consistency from chapter to chapter, so that you can relate what you read in one chapter to the others. And I think all of those are either unique or they're executed at a uniquely good level. Well, like any hematology text, the future is going to be dependent on how usable it is in a mobile setting. The days when people are simply going to carry a 23-pound textbook around with them are over. People are going to want to be able to access the material on smartphones, on e-readers, and in this edition, I think we have really put ourselves at the front edge of the uses of that technology. So we have simply not ported the book onto those formats. We have actually designed the formatting of the book to be optimal for the material being read and consumed on an e-reader. And we're very, very excited about that. Well, I think we've been blessed, particularly in the most recent edition, when it's increasingly difficult to find people who will be able to take the time to either be editors or to write the chapters that are the core of the textbook, that we've still been able to get the very best people in the field, not just to write chapters, but to write great chapters. And the editorial team we have is just a group of spectacular people. It's an honor to be able to have my name on the same masthead with the other editors. You know, I've now had a long experience with Elsevier Publishing since they took over the publication of the book several editions ago. And I think it's been a great group to work with. I think they've worked very hard to make the publication of our textbook contemporary, to take advantage of the greatest technologies, and to frankly do a great job of keeping all of us adhering to our deadlines.